What's popping? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. It's your girl Sativa with another video. And today we just got done taking a shower. We're getting ready to go to work. So I wanted to do like a stripper advice video. Just talking about my opinions and things that I believe you should and shouldn't do at the club. So it's basically like a stripper advice type of video, I guess. So let me go get my hairbrush. I think this is Sedella Marie. Okay. So brush her hair out. I decided that I'm gonna wear my real hair today because I need a new ponytail again. And I don't have time to go to the hair store. Sedella, you're in the bathroom with me. You want to say hey, everybody? Say hey. Okay. So yeah, Sedella's in the bathroom with me. So I've been thinking about making this video for a minute. And as a minute, I mean since this morning or last night. So I was like, let me record a video for you guys. So I want to talk about the club. So for baby dancers, here's some tips. Okay? If it's your first time going to clubs to audition, your first time ready to dance, right? You're ready to go audition. Make sure you bring everything you need. By that, bring the proper shoes with you because you need the proper shoes. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I've seen it, and it just doesn't look good. Like, it doesn't look good. Like, I mean, I get it. Shoes and dancer stuff is expensive, but you know, the most important thing is at least buy a pair of shoes. You know, I guess you can wear a pair of thongs and a bra for your first couple days, you know, to make some money. But I would recommend going to the dance store, stripper store, buy your stripper heels, not regular heels. I've seen girls at clubs wear regular heels, and it just doesn't look right. Honestly, like, it doesn't look right. So make sure you get the proper heels. That's very important. And people pay attention to that. Like, when you're on stage and stuff, the customers be looking at your shoes and stuff. Not necessarily at your feet, but the shoes. So, it's not like they're not. So, I highly recommend make sure you get the right shoes. I also recommend I personally like to get my dancer shoes a size up than what I normally wear. It gives my feet more room and it's just very comfortable. So I recommend that. Buy your shoes a size up. That's what I like to do, is I like to buy my shoes a size up than what I normally wear. I also like my heels to be 8 inches or taller. But when I first started dancing, I think they were only like 5.5 inches. But now I can't wear those little heels anymore. I need like the big heels. So, but yeah, dance shoes can round up to $50 to over $100. It just depends on what kind of shoes you want, you know, what's your preference. But definitely make sure you at least get some shoes before you go on audition at a club, because that's very important, is to have your dancer shoes. I also recommend, first time I would recommend looking up a few different clubs, read the reviews and see, you know, just read about it, just do your research on the different types of clubs, because there's gentleman clubs, there's urban clubs, you know, they have different vibes, and there's a club for everybody, so you want to make sure you find the right club for you. You know, I've worked at both gentleman and urban clubs. I kind of like gentleman clubs more, just because I feel like the money is quicker. I like urban clubs because, you know, you get that nice stage money and stuff, but you can still make some pretty good stage money at gentleman clubs as well. So yeah, decide what kind of club you want to work at. Maybe if you would like, check out a few different clubs as a customer and see which ones you like the best. That's always nice, you know. You can tip the girls at the club if you want to try to ask some questions. Some girls are nice and they'll talk to you about the club. Sometimes girls just don't want to help, you know? But yeah, check out some different clubs and see which one you like the best, because that's important. Just to find a club that you feel comfortable at and that you like. Now, the next piece of advice I could give is don't underpack and don't overpack. I know some girls literally bring everything they have. They bring all their shoes, they bring all their outfits, they bring everything that they can possibly think of. In reality, you don't need all that stuff. You need at least maybe 2 pairs of heels. I personally only bring 1 pair of heels. I do bring multiple outfits though, but personally me, I only bring 1 pair of shoes because I don't want my bag to be all heavy, dragging all kinds of shit, you know? Like, no. I don't want my bag to be full and heavy as fuck. I don't got time for that. So I would recommend packing the important things that you need. So like if you're the type of person to get like headaches and stuff a lot, or your stomach, and you need like ibuprofen or Advil, I highly recommend that like if you take that a lot, bring your own. You don't want to ask other dancers and stuff. And the clubs are not supposed to give it to you, like the managers and stuff. They're not supposed to give you that type of stuff. So bring your own. You don't want to take it from other people, because you never know. So now the next piece of advice is sit back and watch. Sit back and watch everything. Just like observe the club and see, you know, like when you're new at a club, just sit back and watch everything and see how everything runs. Because it's important to know. You can't just jump in there and think you know everything. You gotta watch. You know? You gotta watch. Observe the room. Okay, so yeah, this is our outfit for the day. And this is the hair for the day. Sadella, why are you in the bathroom, mamas? What are you doing in here? But yes, I recommend be careful. Oh, also be careful. Be careful on what girls become friends with at the club. Because you might think, oh, she's so nice. I'm gonna be her friend. Just watch out. Because I just be sitting back sometimes and just doing me, minding my own business. And I've seen groups of friends, and I've just literally seen these girls talking shit about their friends. I'm just like, but yet you still be hanging out with them. That's your friend, but you're over here now that she's not around. You're over here talking shit. Like these girls are so fucking fake. Like I literally sometimes just be in the dressing room, and then there's like a group of friends. One of them is missing, and those 2 are just talking about the rest. About the other one, like 2-faced bitches. Like we go to the strip club to make money, not friends. And now if you make friends along the way, that's cool. Just be very careful. Because those girls really ain't your friends. Honestly, those are your co-workers. It's cool to get along with everyone, and you can talk to the girls at the club, that's cool. Just be careful. I wouldn't recommend going, being buddy. Oh, I'm doing this and you work on my finger. Just be careful. Be careful. Because girls be secretly jealous of you, and they be hating. So, remember that these girls be secretly jealous of you, and you think that they're your friend, but really they're not, and they're fucking hating on you. Hey, beautiful! I don't know, I've just seen so much within the last 2 years dancing, the 2.5 years of dancing. Literally just sit back and watch, and I know so much stuff about so many different girls and different groups of friends and stuff. I know a lot of stuff. I hear so much. And I'm just like, yeah, no. Like, I've made friends along the way in the club. I'm not a friend. I've met people and I've hung out with people in the clubs. But where are they at now? You know? Like, people come and go. Remember that. People come and go. But I don't think the strip club is the place to really go and make friends. That's just me in my opinion. Because for Don't leave your drink alone with the customer. Even if you think you can trust him, don't leave your drink alone. And if you leave it, don't drink out of it again. I need to go shopping. I need to buy some bathroom supplies and some cleaning supplies. Back, my phone ran out of space, so I had to fit some stuff on my phone. But back to the video. Some more advice for dancers, for baby strippers, okay? Next part of advice is watch the customers and the girls. Pay attention to whose customer is whose, because you don't want to step on girls' toes and get in the way. You know, so if you see a girl sitting with a customer, leave him alone until they're done, until she's with a different customer already. You know, like if she walks up and goes away real quick, she might be coming back. So give it some time and watch, you know. Don't try to, that's very rude. So if you see a girl talking to a customer, don't go over there and try to mess that up, try to talk to him when he's talking to her. So, unless you are invited over there, don't go up to another girl and a customer unless you are invited over there. Okay? Because, girl, some of these girls are not that nice, and it depends on the club too. If the club, just watch out. You don't want to mess with the girls and their customers. Especially right now, these clubs are dead everywhere. Like in Arizona, I know they're dead, even outside of the states. If you're a dancer, leave a comment below on what state you're in and how your clubs are doing in your city. Let me know. Let me know. I just recommend, like I said earlier in the video, sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. It's very important and you'll learn so much. You will. Another piece of advice, if you're working at a topless club, I would recommend wearing 2 pairs of bottoms, just to be safe. Because sometimes customers be trying to do too much and try to untie it, or, you know, it's just better to be safe and have 2 on. So, but that's just me preferentially. I know a lot of other girls like to wear 2 as well. Or also, I know some clubs actually require you to wear 2 pairs of bottoms. So, yeah. Also, if you're working at a topless club, I would recommend finding a piece of outfit that for your bottoms that's going to cover your whole pussy, because you don't want your lips coming out on stage. Like, no, we don't want to see that at a topless club, honey. We don't want to see your lips falling out of your outfit. So make sure you get your outfits to cover everything it needs to cover, because yeah, you don't want that to be you. Another piece of advice I can give, try to stay to yourself. It's cool to meet people, but you want to stay focused on what you're there for, and that's money. It's to make a bag. I also recommend, if you're gonna, if you don't want to carry your money bag around, definitely get a lock. Don't just throw your stuff in your bag for work, you know. I like to carry, so I carry my purse everywhere with me on the floor everywhere I go. I carry my money and all my important things in my purse. You know, I like it to be where I know where it's at. I know some girls, they don't like to carry anything, so they'll go to the dressing room and put their money in their bag. I wouldn't recommend doing that. If you're gonna do that, at least get a locker and have a lock and put your money in the locker so it's locked. Don't just have your bag on the counter and just throw your money in there and just walk away. I've seen a lot of girls do that. And that's not smart, especially when it's not locked up. Why would you put your money in a bag like that? No. So, keep track of your money, know where you're putting it at. Get a locker. Keep your stuff locked up, because girls be nasty and they be trying to steal your clothes, your money, anything. They don't care. And I'm just like, nasty bitches. How the fuck are you gonna wear something after somebody else that you don't even know where they've been? I've had outfits and stuff just disappear, and I'm just like, Now, the next piece of advice I can give. Watch out for management, security, DJs. They will try to mess with you. They will. Some might offer you drugs. Like, there's a lot of drugs, alcohol, crazy things in the club. So be careful. I really need to get out of the house. I need to go. I need to hit the road. Now, another piece of advice I could give is don't be negative. Try to go in with a happy, positive mindset, and remember to smile. Just smile. Hey! It's like acting, you know? Like when you're going, so it's like acting and gambling to me. So the strip club, being a stripper, for me has been kind of like being an actress and going to the casino and gambling in a way. Because so, you know, you're pretending, hey, how are you? Oh my God, I hope you're doing good. Pretend that you care. Pretend that you're interested and you care about what that man has to say. You're acting. We're actresses too. Now, the gambling part, I feel like being a dancer is also kind of like gambling because you go into the club and you don't know what you're going to make. Sometimes you can make over 1,000. Sometimes you can make only $5. Sometimes you can be negative. Sometimes you can only have 100. It's like a gamble. You win and you lose. Not every day is going to be a good day. You win and you lose, just like gambling. So that's what I say. Another piece of advice I can give is don't hang out with the customers outside of the club. I wouldn't recommend hanging out with these weird ass customers outside of the club. I barely want to hang out with them inside of the club. But you know, every girl is different. Some girls just wanna do that. I knew a girl and she would literally hang out with customers all the time. And by the time she comes back to the club, I have like triple the money. And I'm just like, girl, you should have just stayed at the fucking club. But you know, I just don't recommend leaving with a customer. That can be very dangerous and you never know what could happen to you. So think about your safety. Like I said earlier, watch out with your drinking. Don't leave with customers, none of that crazy stuff. And I had to say it because I've seen girls do it. There's just sometimes stripping, being a dancer isn't for everyone. And sometimes throughout my last couple years of dancing, I've seen some girls just so lost. Like, yeah. So, yeah, but I think that's the end of this little stripper advice video. It's just some things that I believe in. So yeah, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and give me some video ideas, you guys.